What's happening across America right now is something I need to tell you about immediately, because the next 7 days will bring weather so extreme, so unprecedented, that it's going to impact every single region of the country simultaneously. Two dangerous storm systems are about to collide with the most intense January heat wave we've seen in decades, and I want you to drop your location in the comments so I can give you the specifics for exactly where you live. Here's what's unfolding at this very moment. While you're watching this video, freezing rain is coating roadways across the upper Midwest. Minneapolis, if you're watching from there, comment below because ice is accumulating on your streets right now. Wausau and Milwaukee, same situation. This continues through lunchtime today. Central Michigan, southern Michigan, you're dealing with a wintry mix as I speak that's making any travel dangerous. Tell me your city in the comments, and I'll respond with when conditions improve in your specific area. But what's about to happen next is going to shock you, because this ice storm is just the preview of something much bigger. Tonight, this system shifts northeast, and if you're in New York or anywhere in New England, you have one evening to prepare. Drop your city in the comments right now, because overnight tonight into Tuesday morning, snow and freezing rain are coming. Boston through southern Maine, you're going to wake up Tuesday to a world covered in ice. Roads impassable, power lines at risk, tree branches weighted down. New York and the rest of New England, you're getting light to moderate snow and freezing rain overnight. Tuesday morning's commute is going to be treacherous. Cancel whatever you have planned. Comment your location and I'll tell you exactly what you're waking up to. Now, Wednesday morning, something extraordinary happens. Two more storm systems form out west while the Northeast is still dealing with ice. One storm is dumping massive snow across the Pacific Northwest, the Rockies, Oregon, and Washington. Another storm sits just south of San Diego. And here's where it gets really interesting. These two systems are going to cross the Rockies, merge with atmospheric moisture, and when they reorganize on the other side, they're going to create what could be the most impactful storm of the entire winter season. The Great Plains, the Midwest, the Ohio Valley, the entire East Coast, all of you are in the target zone for the next several days. Drop your location in the comments and I'll break down exactly when this impacts you. This is multiple storm systems colliding over several days to create complete atmospheric chaos. Tell me in the comments what concerns you most about this pattern, and I'll address it specifically for your area. Wednesday night is when things start to get really concerning because around 2 inches the morning, severe thunderstorms erupt across north-central Texas and western Oklahoma. We're talking about thunderstorms in the middle of winter, after midnight, while most people are sleeping. These are elevated storms capable of producing large hail and damaging winds. Oklahoma City, areas west of Dallas-Fort Worth. If you're in this zone, comment immediately, because if these storms become surface-based, isolated tornadoes can't be ruled out between 3 and 7 a.m. Thursday. This is happening during sleeping hours. Drop your city and I'll tell you exactly what weather alerts you need to set on your phone tonight. By Thursday morning, an explosive low-pressure system organizes across Kansas, Colorado, and Texas. And Thursday afternoon is when everything changes. Chaos unleashes across the Mississippi River Valley. Street Lewis, you need to comment below because you're directly in the crosshairs. Southern Illinois, Western Kentucky, near Mayfield, Clarksville, Tennessee, all of you drop your locations and I'll give you your specific severe weather timing. We're looking at damaging winds, large hail, and tornadoes. Yes, tornadoes in January across the Midwest. East Texas through Little Rock and up towards Memphis, isolated tornadoes are possible all afternoon and evening. Tell me your city, and I'll break down your hour-by-hour severe weather window. Thursday night into early Friday morning, those thunderstorms continue across the Ohio Valley. Kentucky and Tennessee residents, these storms are going to keep you awake through the overnight hours. The severe weather threat diminishes after midnight, but the heavy rain, the lightning, the thunder, all of that continues until about 3 inches the morning Friday. Comment if you're in this area because I want to know how these storms affected you. Now, I need to tell you about Friday morning because what I'm about to say is going to sound impossible. The Ohio Valley wakes up to temperatures in the low 60 seconds. In January, let me break this down city by city so you understand just how insane this is. Chicago hits 45 degrees. Southern Illinois in the 50 seconds. Cleveland and Detroit around 55. Columbus 61. Cincinnati 62, Nashville 65, Washington, D.C. 65 degrees. These are temperatures we'd normally see in April, not the middle of January. We're talking about 25 to 35 degrees above average. This is record-shattering, historically unprecedented heat. Drop your city in the comments, and I'll tell you your exact forecast high for Thursday and Friday. And just when you think this weather pattern is wrapping up, here's what happens Friday afternoon. A second major storm system rapidly develops in the southern plains. The Storm Prediction Center has already placed the lower Mississippi Valley under a slight risk for severe weather with all hazards on the table. Damaging winds, large hail, tornadoes. Mississippi near Rolling Fork, eastern Louisiana. Comment your location immediately, because Friday afternoon and evening you could be facing a significant severe weather outbreak. The atmospheric setup is concerning. The low-level jet that helps spin up rotating supercells is going to be extremely strong. Wind shear values are off the charts. We're seeing veering winds at multiple levels, which creates the perfect environment for tornadoes. If you're anywhere near this corridor, drop your city in the comments and I'll give you specific timing and what precautions you need to take. While the South is battling severe thunderstorms Friday night, something else develops that Midwest residents need to know about. A winter storm forms across Wisconsin and Michigan with light to moderate snowfall and possible ice accumulation in Ontario. And here's an interesting wrinkle. This could impact the Bears-Packers game Saturday night. I don't expect heavy snow during the actual game, but high winds are absolutely possible. Milwaukee, Madison, Green Bay, comment below if you're planning to attend or tailgate, and I'll tell you exactly what conditions to expect. Let me break down the overnight severe weather windows because this information is critical and could literally save lives. Wednesday night around 2 a.m., storms fire off in West Texas. Between 3 and 7 a.m. Thursday, southwestern Oklahoma faces a tornado risk if storms become surface-based. Near Oklahoma City and far southern Kansas around sunrise Thursday, there's enough wind shear for rotating storms to develop. Most people are going to be sleeping during these windows. Comment your city and what time you leave for work, and I'll tell you if you're going to be driving through these storms. Thursday afternoon, starting around 1 to 2 p.m., storms begin developing near Street, Louis, central Illinois, and southern Arkansas. We're looking at small supercells with isolated tornado risk, damaging winds, and large hail all on the table. After 9 p.m., the severe weather risk continues near the Mississippi River Valley, western Kentucky, and western Tennessee. Some of these storms could stay dangerous well past midnight. Drop your city in the comments, and I'll give you hour-by-hour timing so you know exactly when you need to take shelter. Friday's severe weather setup is what meteorologists call conditional, meaning it has a high ceiling but also a low floor. This could be a major outbreak or it could be relatively minimal. The European model is showing a narrow corridor of instability from Kentucky back into the mid to lower Mississippi Valley. The main danger zone is Mississippi, near areas like Rolling Fork into eastern Louisiana during the afternoon and evening. But here's the concerning part. Even though the instability is inconsistent, the low-level jet is forecast to be very strong. We're seeing enhanced wind shear across the lower Mississippi Valley. Winds are going to be veering with height, which is the classic signature for tornado development. If storms can develop in the right location at the right time, this could get serious very quickly. Comment your location if you're anywhere near this area. Let me paint you the full temperature picture because it's absolutely remarkable. Wednesday afternoon, the Dallas-Fort Worth area could be up to 30 degrees above average, with record-breaking highs on the table. Thursday morning, it's very warm for most areas east of the Rockies, but Thursday into Friday is when it gets absolutely insane. Chicago, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee. Almost everyone is going to be 25 to 35 degrees above average. Friday morning, there's going to be a widespread area across Indiana, Ohio, and Kentucky with temperatures in the upper 50 seconds to mid 60 seconds. This is unfathomable to see temperatures that warm this time of year this far north. Comment your city and tell me if you're excited about this warmth or if you'd rather have snow and cold. After this heat wave passes, the entire pattern flips. Saturday and Sunday, cold air begins moving in from the backside of that low-pressure system. Around the middle of January, an Arctic blast arrives. The GFS model has been consistently showing this for several days now. The second half of January is going to be much colder than the first half. We're likely looking at multiple Arctic blasts and several potentially major winter storms. Comment below if you're a winter weather enthusiast who's been waiting for the real cold and snow to arrive. Here are the actual temperature forecasts city by city. Thursday afternoon, Chicago gets near 45 with 50 seconds across most of central and southern Illinois. Friday morning is going to be even more impressive. Cleveland and Detroit around 55 degrees. Columbus near 61, Cincinnati 62, Nashville 65, Washington, D.C. near 65. These are morning temperatures we'd expect in spring, not in the middle of winter. Drop your city in the comments and I'll give you your specific forecast numbers. Here's what makes this entire pattern so extraordinary. We have ice storms in the Great Lakes that are happening right now. We have record-breaking heat 30 degrees above normal coming by Friday. We have severe thunderstorms and tornadoes in January. We have winter weather returning this weekend. We have Arctic air arriving next week. All of this is happening within a 7-day period. This is what emergency management officials call a multi-hazard event of the highest magnitude. Over 150 million Americans are going to be impacted by this weather pattern in some way over the next week. The complexity and scale of these simultaneous weather systems is something we only see once or twice per decade. From the freezing rain that's coating roads in the Midwest right now, to the 65-degree temperatures in D.C. by Friday morning, to January tornado threats across the South, to winter storms on Saturday, to Arctic blasts arriving next week, this 7-day period truly has everything. Emergency response teams across multiple states should have their disaster protocols activated because this is the type of event that can overwhelm response capabilities when you're dealing with completely different weather hazards in different regions at the same time. Drop your exact location in the comments right now. I read every single comment and I genuinely want to help you prepare specifically for your area. Tell me what concerns you most about the next 7 days. Is it the ice, the severe weather, the wild temperature swings, the winter storm? Let me know, and I'll address it directly for your city. I respond to every location request with detailed information tailored to where you live. The most commented location gets a full detailed breakdown in tomorrow's video. So make sure to tell your friends and family to drop their cities in the comments too. This weather pattern is evolving by the hour and you need continuous updates to stay safe. Let me know in the comments. Are you hoping this extreme weather actually happens? Or are you dreading it? I want to hear your honest thoughts about what's coming. The most requested cities in the comments are going to get detailed segments in my upcoming videos. I personally respond to as many location requests as I can with specific forecasts. Comment early and comment often. If this breakdown has helped you understand what's coming your way, let me know in the comments. Your engagement helps this reach more people who need reliable weather information. This week is going to test everything we know about winter weather as multiple extreme events unfold simultaneously across America. Stay alert, stay prepared, and we'll track every dangerous development in this unprecedented pattern together. Remember that weather patterns like this can change in hours, not days. So continuous monitoring from reliable sources isn't just helpful, it's absolutely essential for your safety. One more time. Drop your exact location in the comments below and tell me what would be most helpful for your specific area. I'm here and I'm waiting to help you prepare for exactly what's coming to your city. The 7-day weather countdown starts right now, and every single region of America is in the impact zone.